Rob Key matched Ashwell Prince's score of 134 on the second day of the LV County Championship match between Kent and Lancashire at the Spitfire ground St Lawrence in Canterbury. A game the visitors are hoping to win or draw to finish the summer as the only undefeated county in the four-day game. Prince began the day on 134 out of his side's 269 for 8, but he fell before he'd added to it, debutant Matt Hunn having him caught by Darren Stevens in the slips in the morning's second over. Stevens, who'd bagged 4 catches in the innings, then claimed the 200th wicket of his first-class career by having Stephen Parry held by James Treadwell for 20, as the second division champions were all out for 284. With no Glenn Chappell nor Kyle Hogg playing in this game, Lancashire opened their bowling with Championship debutant Kyle Jarvis, who struck with his 7th ball as Sam Northeast clipped him to mid-wicket. Oliver Newby then ripped out Daniel Bell-Drummond's off-stump in his second over, an over which also included the wicket of Brendan Nash, who was eventually well held by the juggling Tom Smith. Kent, who are still looking for their first home win of the campaign, were now in a mess on 7 for 3, but they were to move on top thanks to a fantastic partnership between Key and Ben Harmison. Key's impressed yet again this summer, as have a number of the Kent batsmen, and he was about to match both Nash and James Vince of Hampshire in scoring 5 championship tons this year. The tall Harmison has not quite matched that, but he has certainly come on as a player in his second season in Canterbury. He struck a couple of hundreds, and before this game, he'd also made 4 50s. In partnership with Key, he was soon on his way to another one too. It arrived off his 103rd delivery. Key had earlier reached his off 63 balls, and the former Durham man had hit 9 4s in that. Kent have their batting sorted out, it would seem. But Harmison fell for 59 to end a 158-run partnership when he missed a whip off Newby to go LBW at 165 for 4, a wicket that Lancashire really required. They got another one a couple of overs later as Jarvis returned to the action to trap Stevens in front for 5. But Key was still there, and he recorded the 51st 100 of his first-class career with this delightful straight drive, which took him to 3 figures of only 118 balls. Like Prince in the Lancashire innings, he dominated the scoring, and that continued as Sam Billings was the 6th man out with a total on 219, Andrea Agathangalu with a stunning catch to give Jarvis his 3rd wicket. Parry then started to get involved. He trapped Adam Ball in front for 7 just before the tea break, while after it Treadwell let a ball from Smith crash into his stumps before he'd scored. So it looked as if Key might carry his bat, but having made 134, he gave himself some room and drove Parry to Jarvis. Even after such a brilliant knock, the former captain left a disappointed man. Mark Davies then took the total to 260 before Hunn was out for a duck to Parry, as the home side trailed on first innings by 24. The lead was, though, touching 100 by the end of the day, as the visiting openers Paul Horton and Lewis Rees just began to bat their side out of sight. Runs from the openers has certainly been a feature of Lancashire's batting, particularly since Rees has joined the fold. He and his more experienced partner looked as solid as ever, as they had very few problems in negotiating the 21 overs they were left to face at the end of the day. By the close, Horton had made 36 and Rees 33, as they took the total to 75 without loss. That means that they head into the second half of this match with their lead standing at 99, and a good session on the third morning could now go a long way to confirming their unbeaten season.